Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. I am back in the storage unit today. My name is Martin. What I usually do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. However, recently I was tagged in a challenge video by Lettuce Comics. So I will tag in Lettuce Comics in this post, in this video. And what Lettuce has asked me to do is to show off my top 5 underrated keys. So, yeah, I gave it a bit of a thought because I haven't been tagged in a challenge recently. I used to do a lot of Comic Collector Geeks challenge videos, but he hasn't been doing them lately, so I haven't been responding. Anyhow, I took some time during this weekend to find the keys that I wanted to talk about, and I really struggled to bring it down to 5. So what I've got for you is not the top 5, but the top 10. The top 10 underrated keys in my collection. And to be honest, I just went through 2 of the boxes where I know all my keys are, and I want to talk about this one, this one, this one. One of them is a big one, but most of them, well, I've got the price for them here. So I wrote it all down. Usually I don't go so technical, but yeah, we'll just kick off. The first one I have for you is Batgirl. Number 1 from, what year was this? It was 2000, so 24 years old now. And let's see, it was written by Kelly Puckett with Damian Scott artwork. Now, I remember reading this series and really being enamored with Damian Scott's artwork. But this book it's not expensive. It's $50 US if you can get it in good condition. This one is not in good condition. I got it from my comic shop, and it's chewed up a little bit. So I paid less than $50 US. But yeah, a bit of an underrated key. It's not like her first appearance; it's just her first issue. But if you want to go for first appearances, the next one is West Coast Avengers issue 46. The first appearance of the Great Lake Avengers, written and drawn by John Byrne. And let's see, we've got Flatman, Mr. Immortal, Big Bertha, Dinosaur. I cannot remember who this character is. So if you can help me out in the comments down below, please let me know who this character all in black is. I just do not know. And yeah, this will set you back $6 US. Now, if they get like a MCU mention or appearance, the price will probably go up. But for the moment, it's a $6 purchase. Another $6 purchase is A-Team issue 1. Now, this is based on the 80s TV show, which was a huge hit for a little while. I'm a little bit too young for the TV show. It kind of went by me, and especially here in Australia, A-Team was not a huge hit. I don't even know if it actually showed here in Australia, but I do have their first issue. I don't know how long it went for, maybe 4 issues, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, $6. $6 for that one. Now, one that's a little bit more expensive is Giant Size Fantastic Four issue 4. It's the first appearance of Multiple Man. And what is interesting about this issue is that he's not a mutant. He's actually a guy who, I think it's his suit that can cause him to multiply, or just the way I remember it is that he's not a mutant. But anyhow, we're getting off track. The cost of this will be $25 US. And that's the average price. I'm giving the average prices for these books. What else? So let's see. We've got Len Wein, we've got Chris Claremont, John Buscema, and Joe Sinnott on this one. And so, yeah, some really heavy hitters. But for $25, yeah, it can be yours. The next one, it's a bit obscure, this one. It's a DC book. It is House of Mystery, issue 146. It's the first appearance of Dial H for Hero. And yeah, not much is really known about Dial H for Hero. It seems. Comic book fans will know it. I showed this to my wife last night, and just the blank stare of confusion and not caring about this at all. It was evident. Um, but I'm very happy to have it. I remember I bought this during maybe like 2 years ago, and it was just a book that I wanted to get because I knew it was a first appearance and I knew it was very obscure. Um, and let's see, this will cost you $40. It's currently $40, and yeah, I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Now, this book will cost you $60 US. It's Marvel Tales. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham is the first appearance of Spider-Ham here, and for ages this was a book that I really wanted. Not for the two movies that he was in. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Spider-Verse movies. I just thought he looked very interesting. And look, I like to write and draw my own books, and sometimes I just like to have some fun and have a go at drawing Spider Ham. He's just a fun character. But yeah, there you go. So that was $60 US. Now the next one, this is a cheap one. This is really surprising. This is a cheap one. It's Ghost Rider issue 1 from the 90s. It's the first appearance of Danny Ketch as Ghost Rider, with Howard Mackie on art duties and Mark Texeira on Howard Howard Mackie on writing duties and Mark Texeira on art duties. This one is $15 US, and I had this for a very long time, and as you can see, I picked up another copy, a nicer copy, and it was $1. It was a whopping $1. um, and then recently, well, maybe not so recently, maybe a year or so ago, I bought another one for $15 Australian, and then subsequently sold it. But I kept this one. It was just a nicer copy. So yeah, there you go, $15, or if you can get it, $1. Now I've got 3 more to go. Now this is the biggest one in terms of cost and reverence for the comic book community. It is My Greatest Adventure issue 80. It's the first appearance of Doom Patrol. Well, most of Doom Patrol. It doesn't have Beast Boy in it. But we've got Mr. Negative, and we've got Cliff Steele, and yeah, let's see. Arnold Drake wrote this, and this will cost you currently $450 US. This is in really bad shape. I've taken it out once, I've looked at it, and I've put it back in. It's never coming back out. Thankfully, I have a facsimile edition, so I will be reading that one instead. But I showed this to my kids, and they didn't know who the Doom Patrol were. And I said, this is DC's version of the X-Men. So if if the Doom Patrol, I can't talk. If the Doom Patrol could be as well known as the X-Men, this book would just absolutely skyrocket. And it's just unfortunate that they're not. I mean, they had a TV show. They've had subsequent books. They've been in cartoons and whatnot, but they just haven't really broken through in terms of popularity, which is unfortunate because I do enjoy the Doom Patrol. I'm very happy to have this in my collection, but yeah, $450 US. It's not a huge ask. I mean, you could save up for it, and yeah, I would recommend that you do. But that's just me. Don't take financial advice from me. I'm an idiot. 2 more to go. Now, these aren't big keys. I just wanted to show them off because I love having them in my collection. We have Howard the Duck issue 15. It's the first appearance of Dr. Bong. I love Dr. Bong. I love his name. I love the concept, the visual gags of this guy. Not even the visual gags, just the visual appearance. A big bell and a big, not a hammer, but a big, a big dong on his head. And just the stories that you can tell with Dr. Bong. they, let's just say Marvel are not, um, they're not utilizing this character to his full extent. There is so much you could do with this guy, um, but it is what it is. So this was written by Steve Gerber with Gene Colan artwork. If you couldn't tell, it's Gene Colan artwork. Klaus Janson on inks, and this one will cost you $8 US. So an absolute steal, and certainly an underrated key for Marvel. Yeah, and just a personal favorite of mine. But I wanted to end on this issue. It's not a huge issue, but for me, it was everything I wanted as a teenager. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures issue 18. It's the first appearance of Mondo Gecko, a personal favorite of mine. Uh, Again, just like Dr. Bong, the visuals, the concept, the fact that he's a skater, he's a punk. I just love everything about this guy. Visually, this is how I remember Mondo Gecko to be. He's had some various iterations. There was one time in the Turtles cartoon, he was a salamander, which, okay, I'll take it, because we don't get a lot of Mondo Gecko, but yeah, the salamander, not so much. And then we had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie, blah blah blah. And he was in that, and I thought that was great. Yeah, just really, really love this character, love this book. Yeah, uh, I remember I bought these off the shelf here in Australia, and then um, at the age of like 18, I sold them all to my big regret, and then I had to go back and buy a whole bunch. Uh, and thankfully, I got the entire run of this series, so they're in my hot little hand. Anyhow, I will stop and I'll tell you that this book will cost you $12 Australian. But as you can see from Comics R Us, I bought this for $6 Australian. But at the moment, it's $12. So that is my that's my video for today. That's my top 5, top 10 underappreciated, undervalued comic book keys. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed my list. I'm not going to tag anyone in because as much as I love these challenges, I do take them to heart, and I don't want to put that kind of responsibility onto someone else, because I kind of I took a long while to really go through the ones I wanted to show off and the ones the ones I wanted to showcase. So yeah, I'll just leave it for now. So thanks again to Lettuce Comics. I really did appreciate it. Maybe I took a little bit more serious than I should have, but that's just me. I hope I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for letting me ramble and stumble and all that. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks again, and I will catch you at the next one. Bye, guys.